Welcome back to the Right Corner YouTube channel. You are back again for the Some political updates. What are Zimbabwean politicians saying on X space, formerly Twitter? What is happening in and outside Zimbabwe? Unfiltered information and updates. Reporting it as it is here on the Right Corner YouTube channel. Getting into business straight. On the heels of Zimbabwe's recent elections, several opposition officials have been arrested, sparking fears of a crackdown on dissent. But what lies behind these arrests? What do they mean for the future of the country? This is the story of those who have been caught up in the post-election drama. We are looking at the reoccurring of arrests among CCC members, the Citizens Coalition for Change political party members who have been arrested just after the elections in Zimbabwe. Among them is Patrick Cheza, Kuzai Kazombe, Ostalo Siziva, Maureen Kademaunga, Promise Nkwananzi, and many more. Some of them names were not mentioned, but a lot of people, more than 10 actually, were arrested. Getting into detail, Fazema had posted on her Twitter just after election that Patrick Cheza was jailed over fabricated charges of running against Barbara Rosie, a ZANU-PF member in Chirumanzu. He is of ZANU-PF in Chirumanzu. He is innocent. The same lady was recorded yelling at a police officer for enforcing the law against ZANU-PF. And Fazema Here goes on to say, stop weaponizing the law against opponents. This was Fazema Here on X Twitter. We look at Kuzai Kazombe. Citizens Coalition for Change posted on their X account that the Harare regime has levied an additional false accusation against our deputy mayor Kuzai Kazombe, initially arrested on trumped-up charges of assaulting a ZANU-PF member during the recently concluded sham election. She is now facing yet another fabricated charge of obstructing the complainant from entering the polling station on voting day. This is a clear abuse of the state institutions by Harare regime in an attempt to silence our member. Such actions must cease immediately. This was CCC on Twitter. Another one is Maureen Kademaunga, CCC legislator for Harare Sunningdale constituency, who is age 38, and two other opposition party officials have been arrested on allegations of attempted murder and malicious damage to property after they were attacked by just before last month's election and a vehicle burned. However, the charges of attempted murder and malicious damage to property were later on dropped by the National Prosecuting Authority, meaning that Maureen Kademaunga is now off the hook, but she was once arrested just after the harmonized elections in Zimbabwe. We also look at Promise Nkwananzi. Promise Nkwananzi is the spokesperson for the Citizens Coalition for Change political party. And just after the elections, there was a press release from the Zimbabwe Public Police stating that they were looking for CCC spokesperson Promise Dalubushe Nkwananzi, who was facing 2 counts of contravening Section 22(2)E of the Criminal Law Codification and Reform Act Chapter 923 and contravening Section 187(1)B as read with subsection 336(1)A of the Criminal Law Codification and Reform Chapter 923. The suspects defaulted court proceedings and was duly issued with a warrant of arrest under Harare Central CR 2627/09/19 and Harare Magistrate Court CRB 121/15/19. This was according to the press release by the Zimbabwe Public Police And also among them is Comrade Ostalos Siziwa, Member of Parliament for Pelandawa, Chabalala. He has been unjustly slapped with 2 more trumped up charges. There are 3 false charges. The first one is posting his picture on X account Twitter with the caption, "We fear Foko," which according to Opwe Chingono was part of a football banter. And number 2, singing in the house of a first double candidate. And number 3, tearing down election posters. However, meanwhile, the prosecutor has dropped the false charge on inciting violence against our Member of Parliament, Comrade Ostalos, relating to a picture with the caption, "We fear Foko." This was a CCC on Twitter. That's why they were saying our Member of Parliament, Comrade Ostalos. However, he still has 2 fabricated charges, singing at the home of a first candidate and tearing down election posters. #free Ostalos. This was the Citizens Coalition for Change on their X account, Twitter, and also, like always, Wapweshingono reacted saying that he was initially charged with posting his picture on social media with the caption, "We fear Foko," as part of football banter. He was wearing a Highlanders jersey. He is a Highlander supporter. Today, the police have added 2 more charges of singing in the house of another candidate and tearing down election posters. CCC legislators and councillors have been arrested for frivolous issues during and after elections. This was Awapwe Chingono also reacting to the post. And Fazema Hele said, "Just received a report that Honorable Comrade Ostalos has been again arrested by law and order ahead of his scheduled appearance this morning. A member of his family has raised a concern about his safety. Our legal team is attending to him. #free all political prisoners." This was Afazaima Hure, and Comrade Ostalos has appeared in court at West Commonwealth Court facing public order charges and also charged is party activist Tendai Masocha in the post that was posted by Zim Live on their Twitter account. So there are actually more than 10 CCC members who were arrested just after elections and within a span of 7 days after the inauguration of His Excellency President Emmerson Mnangagwa. Let's get to hear what you think about all this reoccurring of arrests of the opposition party members. What do you think about them? What's a view to say about them? Like I said, what I brought you here is the information of what is happening. What do you think about all these reoccurring arrests? These people that I mentioned are the people that fuel the Citizens Coalition for Change, the bigger persons in the political party. What does it mean? How is this happening? Let's get to hear what you think. So, in conclusion, I am of the view that the recent arrest in Zimbabwe raised serious concern about the future of democracy and the rule of law in the country is a reminder that progress towards a more open and just society is never guaranteed, and that the fight for a better future is an ongoing one. Only time will tell if the new government is willing to listen to the people it claims to represent.